So here we go, welcome back to another edition of Game Day. I'm inside Portman Road and today it's a big one. Sheffield Wednesday are in town in League One, the battle of the big dogs. Of course, Town got their first win of the season last week. Can they back it up today? I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to be a packed Portman Road, a packed away end for Sheffield Wednesday. Hopefully the sun will come out. Let's go and get the sights and the sounds and then speak to fans after the game, get their thoughts and hopefully another win. Let's go.
Hey Ross, John, I've come down from Donny for another home game. Still yet to see a home win. Bit gutted by that, but I'm bloody pleased we got something from that game because we certainly deserved it. I thought we didn't take our chances first half, and I think Sheffield did a real job on us. I guess they played like we did against Lincoln. Second half, they just were tight. They pressed in the pack. They shithousery. Like players were lying on the floor pretending they were almost dying, and I don't think it was like that bad, but we've ended up getting a point which at one point I thought wasn't coming. So we had so many chances in different ways. I think if we had squared it to Bon late on, he was in acres of space. That would have been a real chance. Penny had a wild shot from range, which there was other options. And first half we had so many half chances, but I've got to say Hladky did really well, Edmondson and Burgess again, so we didn't keep a clean sheet, but they didn't offer that much attacking wise. We kept them at bay. I'm looking forward for Morsey joining the team. I think Idris got stuck in and did well, bit of a surprise package to be in the lineup, but we move on. I'm gutted I can't be here on Tuesday night, but hopefully we get 3 points against Donny and have 7 from 3 games. And come on, you Blues.
Hi, it's Matt, aka Bono, aka View from the U2. Well, today, Ipswich won, Sheffield Wednesday, the Owls won. Game of two halves? I'm not quite sure. I think we saw a couple of good things from Ipswich today, a couple of bad things from Ipswich today. Sheffield Wednesday turned up to kind of like party poopers, really, didn't they? Their work rate, their closing down, their press was absolutely exceptional. I think their main tactic was to stop us playing. And they did that really, really well. I think we deserve that today. I don't think, I'm not necessarily going to come out and say we deserve to win. I don't think we did enough today. The creative outlet just wasn't there, just purely because they stopped us playing. But again, dare I say, green shoots, like encouraging kind of things just coming out, things just starting to click, starting to gel, #gel. Shall I say every point is a prisoner? I just have. I think we'll look back at this and kind of see it as a good result rather than a bad result. Atmosphere-wise, it felt pretty flat after about 60 minutes. Substitutions, I agree with the substitutions that were made. However, I think they could have been made a little bit earlier. Standout players for me. Bon was a little bit off point today. Selena kind of drifting in and out of the game. Fraser, I think Fraser was excellent. Who else? Penny, very well against his former club. Central defensive partnership, very, very good. Very, very good. The fridge and the freezer were absolutely fantastic. Vaz Hladky, however you say his name. Ross, I won't ask you to say it. I think he's growing in confidence, particularly as you've got Christian Walton kind of breathing down his neck. But onwards we go, 1-1. Another game on Tuesday. Who knows how we'll do? But come on, Ipswich.
David again. Half and half between being absolutely elated with that late winner, especially seeing as the manner of it, which is really just hilarious, isn't it? Credit to Bon. I've wanted to see one of those in person since the wonderful one Crossley, when he was headed out of his hand. So that was absolutely delicious, and it couldn't happen to a nicer team than Sheffield Wednesday. I hope they get nowhere near anybody's playoffs for a very long time. It frustrates me, the time wasting from the moment they went goal up. You saw it from throw-ins from that moment. That really gets on my nerves, and the feigned injuries. I think that players, if the trainer on, should have to go off for the length of time the trainer's on to stop it, because it's nonsensical. There's no way those players would have been down if they hadn't have been winning 1-0. It's cheating as far as I'm concerned, the same as the falling over when somebody shoulder barges them minorly. 2 of them out with the one little shoulder barge? What? And the referee's the worst one we've had since Wickham. He was utterly incompetent. And the linesman, that clear shove where Burns was taken off the ball down in the corner in the second half, and he just sort of like, yeah, carry on. So I've got gripes. I'm delighted to win. Not to win. I'm delighted to. It makes it feel like you've won when you score that late on, especially when they've been shithousing it so much. Concerns for me, I thought midfield was lightweight. I thought Fraser showed again why he doesn't play on the wing, because he hasn't got the pace, he can't go past someone. Burgess misplaced too many passes. He recovered it, but he misplaced too many simple passes. And I thought Penny wasn't as good as Coulson. We missed some presence in midfield, and that's the concern for me, is the fact that we didn't control that central area again. But we got the point, which I'm disappointed with, but I'm delighted with the manner of it, and especially seeing as they are going to go home so. That's even more delicious.
Segs here. Happy with the point, because during that game it was very frustrating, and there was times when I kind of thought we're not going to get anything out of this at all. We didn't deserve to lose, not at all. To be fair to us, that was probably one of the best performances we've seen this season. Just couldn't get it right at the end, at the final third. So in that sense, it's good to get the point. It's good that we got the goal back late on. I unfortunately didn't see how Bon ended up with the ball, because I was looking away. I just thought, the keeper's got it. It's going to go at the bottom of the field. But look back, and all of a sudden Bon's got it, and then it happens, and it's in the back of the net. So delighted with that. But in terms of the actual game, I thought we deserved the point at least. So happy with that, obviously. What the hell Harper was doing at the end there. Just pass it to Bon, get out wide. That's 2-1. We've got the 3 points. Sheffield Wednesday, after all their cheating tactics and time wasting and everything like that, they didn't come here to win. No way did they come here to win. They're the way they played today. But they've done their job and they've got the point as well. So can't really moan in that regard. But it's a point. We move on to Tuesday. Hopefully we can get 7 points out of 9, and we start pushing on. It's a decent performance. It's not what we had against Bolton. It looked like we're actually playing together now. We're getting to know each other, and the more that carries on, the better we're going to get, and the more we're going to progress, hopefully. So, we'll just push on now. Looking forward to Doncaster and Accrington.
Mike and Mark again. Well, I'm Mark. That's obviously Mike.
I'm Mark. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I think we deserved that minimum today. I think the point.
You think?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had more than enough chances to win the game. I think our final, in the final third, we weren't particularly great today, and I think towards the second half, we're probably lacking that urgency and pressing to actually go on and win the game. I know you think the goal was a bit
No,
fortunate.
I trust everything you're saying.
No, you just said the goal was fortunate.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
It was. Robbie Keane, Coventry City, back in the day, I remember him doing that. Very good from Macaulay Bonne, who didn't particularly have a great game in front of goal. Probably could have had a hat-trick on a better day, but he gets his reward in the end. You know, keep working hard and then you get it in. And I think, as an overall team performance, I wasn't particularly impressed with Sheffield Wednesday.
They were rubbish, weren't they?
I think they look like a team, again, a new team like ourselves, who are still trying to find their feet. And I think in response to that, I think we coped with that really well. And if teams have got to score goals like they did to beat us,
I think both teams are going to look stronger in the second half of the season,
Yeah.
aren't they? Once
Yeah.
they're both settled down, these two teams are going to be really fighting it out at the end, aren't they?
yeah, I think I can't really pick a bad performance.
At
from
the
team.
moment, we're both rubbish.
I don't know. I think we play well today,
think-
Mike. I think we do. You
Well,
know,
compared to Lincoln, I mean, I know you weren't
I
there
didn't go.
because you were bopping in Manchester
I was
or whatever.
bopping and grooving.
You were bopping and grooving.
Yeah, but maybe that's it. If I don't come, maybe we'll
There's
win
none of
more
that.
games.
There's none of that. At Lincoln, we were putting a foot in, we were stopping play, we were disrupting.
But do you
We
think
were
that's
playing for the manager because we had a
but
reason
do you
to
think
win.
that's because we were playing a better team? I don't think Wednesday exactly.
I think Lincoln were better than Wednesday.
Oh, that's what I
today.
mean. Because we had to raise our game. I
Yeah,
think maybe we
maybe.
sunk down to their level rather than raised it to ours. What it
Maybe.
potentially could be. But I can't pick a bad performance from our players. I don't think anyone had a really bad game. There's a few sloppy moments here and there. Burgess at the back had a few sloppy moments, but the key thing is he made up for it at times. I think El Mazzuni had a really good game coming in from completely nowhere. And to go next to Carroll.
I'd like to shout out to the Wednesday fans actually for turning up because I honestly didn't think, with all this fuel shortage and everything else,
I suppose I get round.
obviously it's going to be very difficult for them guys to get back home again.
I don't know how I'm
and
going to get home. It's queuing up
I
out
know,
here.
it's gonna be
This
terrible,
isn't
isn't
the queue to get out of the stadium either. This is the queue to,
It's the queue
go
to the
Shell
petrol
on,
station,
Shell on
yeah.
Hadley Road at the minute.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's looking grim.
yeah.
And none of these guys know that Adley Road have run out.
I've heard though they're
queuing for something they're not gonna get.
There is a beer shortage at the pub, so we better go quick
Yes.
and actually go get some.
Well, halfway
pints.
through the match actually, I got a match on Tinder.
Did you?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm meeting her at bingo later.
We both Ipswich get lucky, and so does Mike. There you go. Come on, then, let's go.
Come on then, yeah.